Before we wind this thing down, let's sing another one or two just right here on the spot. And recently, Glenn was over at our house, and he picked and sang a thing called Love. And I think it's a great song, and Glenn enjoys playing it. So in that same vein of True Grit, let's move to a thing called Love.
Love it. Jerry Reed, you know, I was wondering how he did all them hot licks, you know. He tuned this down to D. Tuned to East Big E down to D, and he did that. Jerry Reed wrote this song, and I think Jerry Reed is just a genius of a talent. He wrote "The Good Lord's Willing and the Creek Don't Rise" when he was 15 years old. And he grew up in an orphanage around Atlanta, Georgia someplace. And what a great talent. Oh, he wrote this. He wrote "Today Is Mine," which is a great song, but for Jerry Reed. 6'6", he stood on the ground. He weighed 245 pounds. I saw that giant of a man brought down to his knees by the love. Or play again. Well, he was the kind of man that would gamble on luck. He'd look you in the eye, never back up. I saw him crying like a little whip pup because of love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind it covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time ain't nothing been found that's stronger than love. Most men are like me, they worry and doubt. They trouble their minds day in and day out. Too busy with living to worry about a little thing called love. But when I see a mother's tenderness as she holds her young next to her breast, then I thank God this world's been blessed with a thing called love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind it covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time ain't nothing been found that's stronger than love. Ever since time ain't nothing been found that's stronger than love. Thank you, Richard.
You know, we were talking about playing the guitar and the various things. How long have you been playing the guitar?
Ever since I can remember. I started on a mandolin, you know, a little pumpkin back mandolin.
Yeah.
And of course, it had a small neck on it.
Yeah.
But Daddy bought me he actually bought a guitar. I don't know if it was me or not. Daddy says, yeah, I bought him his first guitar when he was 5, you know. He did. He ordered it from Sears or someplace.
Yeah.
I was thinking about a line in that song. It can lift you up, never let you down. Now that got me to thinking. Yeah, people say, well, I fell in love and they just stopped all over my head.
Yeah.
Love took my heart and mashed that sucker flat. Somebody wrote that song. Love don't do that to you. That ain't love.
No.
I mean, it got me thinking. Yeah. Love does not do that. That's not love, friend. So don't call that love.
That's right. You know, the Bible teaches us that the only source of unconditional love is God's love.
Yeah.
And what man, you know, man in his natural sense, man without Christ, man who's in his sin and in his selfishness, has a capacity only to love conditionally. Basically, what he does is love himself and responds to somebody that gratifies his needs. And it's only when we receive Christ as our Savior and He frees us from that selfishness that His unconditioned love comes to flow through us.
Right. Your sermon Sunday about when God closed the door on the ark.
Yeah.
Right. Well, He closes that door behind you. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I feel for people in my past that I've probably hurt, but that door, I've been forgiven.
Yeah.
It's amazing how the animosity has left and the, you know, I'll show you attitude. You know, I bet there's no pride and ego in heaven.
That's right. You got it. There will be none.
Check your pride and ego at the door.
That's right. And it's all
you don't need it.